And we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. It is your girl Bird. I did this super crazy last minute. Yeah. So if people want to pop on, cool. If not, cool. And I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. Stella, how's it going, babe? I'm doing a last minute pop-up, and if you guys are called to donate, let me know. And I'm gonna grab water. I'll be right back. All right. Hey, Stella, thanks so much. We're gonna get kicked off with Stella. Hey, Kendra. Okay. Let me I need to move some of these decks around. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I got decks all over the flow. That was a bad plan. I'll deal with that deck later. All right, Stella is up. Yikes. I really wanted this deck for you, and it caused quite a stir over here. Okay. Stella is up. All right, Spirit, please open me up to be a clear channel so I can deliver messages for the greater good. And so it is. Archangel Michael, please protect this live stream. All right, let's do it. Sure, yes, we can do that, Kendra. Welcome in. All right, Stella. What do Stella's guides want her to know right now? Take a deep breath for me. They're taking me to your solar plexus. And I'm seeing a theme and an energy about you taking your power back. Your solar plexus is about free will and where to exert your energy, and it's also about it's the yellow chakra near our navel, and I can't talk today, and it's yellow, and it rules our self-worth as well. Thanks, Kendra. Give me 1 sec, guys, and I will update the list. I am only going to be on for like an hour today because I gotta go meet somebody. So, cool. All right, Spirit, what does Stella need to know? What does Stella need to know right now? What does Stella need to know right now? Ace of Swords. This is a time to move in alignment with your absolute truth. And this is not a time for you to make yourself small or make yourself blend in. This is about embracing your uniqueness, even if you are the only person who might feel the way that you feel about something. And knowing that if another person doesn't understand you, Stella, it's not your job to convince them. And even if you're the only one who holds your truths, beliefs, and values, it's still valuable. Maybe you just haven't come into alignment with the right people yet who get you. I'm going to keep building on this. Yeah, we have Page of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. Judgment. Hermit. I pulled that today for myself. I think what Spirit is trying to communicate here, this is a message about authenticity and how you relate to other people, Stella. With the 9 of Swords and 5 of Swords here, there may be a decision that you have to make, especially with this Hermit. I was really picking up on that strongly. With this Hermit energy, it's like, here's the thing, you can have differing opinions than your family, friends, whoever. I don't know if there's a specific person that you're thinking of while I'm talking about this reading. You can have different opinions and still respect each other, agree to disagree, and move on. But I'm feeling like there's something that's going to be coming up soon in the next couple of weeks for you. And we do have eclipse season coming up soon. I don't know, I can't remember what the dates are offhand. And I'm feeling like you are going to choose to move forward alone, because I think that if people are bringing you nothing but arguments, fighting, anxiety, and they don't want to participate in having a harmonious relationship with you because they're more concerned about who's right, or they really want to like fight all the time, I think you're going to choose yourself and your sanity, your peace and happiness over just trying to fit in so that like you have somebody around. Does that make sense? We have the 5 of Wands. Yeah, so there's some type of like challenge. 9 of Wands. This is something that you could have really compromised, bent over backwards. This could be an individual or a group of people, or just like an energy going on in general. But I see you choosing yourself for your own mental health. You said yes, it does. Let me see what else we have for you. You want to move forward in peace and harmony, even if that may look like you cutting someone off, or maybe someone didn't understand you and now you feel like you are left out in the cold. But I honestly feel like you're the one who has the bravery to walk away here with this Hermit energy. I don't think it's the other way around. And know that things, even if you have a relationship or friendship with someone for a long time, 5 of Swords, sometimes it's okay for things to end. It's okay for friendships to shift and morph into, as you move more into your adulthood, right? And as we get older, relationships shift and change, and like that's okay. And you want to bring into alignment people that are harmonious for the Stella that you are today, not the person you were 5-7 years ago. And I think another thing you're realizing is that the version of yourself of who you are today is probably not in alignment with some of these people that you may be dealing with, even if you have known them for a very long time. And that's hard. I'm not telling you to go cut everybody off, but I just feel like spending more time within and alone with this Hermit energy is going to allow your authenticity to shine brighter, your truth to become louder, right? Mars and Leo in the first house. I mean, this is a message about going alone. And I got that even when I picked up your solar plexus. I got this Ace of Swords and I was talking about that journey, and then the rest of the cards kind of followed suit here. Now the Astro dice, we have Mars and Leo in the first house. This is moving forward with bravery. This is moving forward with intensity and not stopping and doing something on your own, by yourself, for yourself in the first house. So that's what I have for you today, Stella. Thank you so much. Up next, I have Kendra. And then what will my timestamp be for? I'll have to go back. It's all good. All right. Kendra wants to do a general. Okay. We have, oh, Kendra's here. Cool. Let's do it, babes. So you want a general reading. I made it, I guess. Thanks, Stella. I appreciate it. All right. All right, Spirit, we're going to do, let's tap into Kendra's energy for a general reading. And then we have Stella up next. Spirit, show me. I'm picking up your crown chakra, Kendra. I almost want to pull. I want to do something different. I might start with the Astro dice. I want to pull Oracle first, but I feel like that's too crazy for me. I'll do the Astro dice first. I think, Kendra, you have to give yourself permission to trust yourself, no matter what. Belief. Venus and Leo in the 9th house. Loving yourself. This was 9th house. Wasn't this 9th house? I think I moved it. I almost want to go back and rewind. Venus and Leo in the 9th house. This is about belief. Loving what you believe in so hard, and also loving and valuing yourself enough to trust yourself. And hey, SB, and this is also like having such strong spiritual conviction that, like, you know that where you are being led is meant for you. And when you can sit back and trust in that and trust in spirit or whatever it is that you believe in, okay, that's where the anxiety melts away, and that you can trust that because I've been given this intuition, and because you're tapped into it so strongly, the decisions that you're making, you can be at peace with that. You are going to get to a place, and I think this is just has to do with, you know, being of a certain age, being in your 20s, going through that rite of passage of womanhood, of life, right, in general. But there comes a stage where you do stop second guessing yourself, and you're getting closer to that, and I feel like there's a spiritual solution for you in trusting in spirit and where you're being led, especially with your intuition. I'm tired of feeling lost. I thought I'd be further in life than where I am. So let's work through this, Kendra. What do you want? What do you want? How do you want your life to look? What do you want your days to look like? And that's where you can start building a plan for yourself. You're allowed to feel lost. You're also allowed to change your mind. I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit, Kendra. I think that you are someone who you have tried different things. Do you know how many people don't have the courage to try the things that you have tried and said, you know what, I think I'm going to try something different now? That's a sign of growth, right? Like that's a sign of, hey, I can set my mind to something and do it. And check it out and see if this is the thing for me. I want to be happy. Try stuff. None of the things encourage my happiness. Okay. Well, happiness is not external. So you can create the happiness within you first, regardless of what your surroundings look like, right? Like when I got my Labubus in the mail, like was I happy and excited? Yes. Did it bring me happiness? Yes. But it's not going to sustain my happiness, right? I'm open to trying stuff. It sucks when it doesn't work out. But that is why your happiness has to come from within, not from without. Okay? Let's take a look here. So this is about a strong spiritual belief, trusting in yourself. And, you know, maybe you're really hard on yourself and you're beating yourself up because you thought, hey, I thought I was going to try this thing and this was how my life was going to be forever. And you're allowed to evolve and change, okay? Let's see what comes up here. Justice. I think you want some balance in your life. Maybe you feel like things are unbalanced. All right, Spirit, what advice do we have? We have 8 of Pentacles. So, and I want to talk about work too, because we have the 8 of Pentacles here, right? So Justice and 8 of Pentacles. We cannot, and I made this mistake for many years, okay? And as an elder millennial, I will tell you what. If you choose to be a career woman, okay, your happiness and purpose in life cannot be 100% tied into the job that you do. The job that you do is earning you, like, can it be rewarding? Yes. Can you meet some great people? Yes. Is it good if you can enjoy most of your days? Yeah, that's great. But it isn't, your job isn't your identity. So building happiness within, knowing you're going to have good and bad days, and at the end of the day, you are a number earning a paycheck for wherever you're working for, and you have to build identity and happiness within. And that's going to bring you more into balance, because if you have a crappy day at work, guess what? You could have another crappy day at work next week, right? Because that's life. We can't control the external factors, but you can control what's going on within. Do crappy external factors contribute to unhappiness? Sure, yeah. I work with someone who's a jerk, and I'd work through that and deal with it. Okay, whatever. People are always going to be, there's always going to be a jerk no matter where you turn. This is about how you are dealing with it from within. So what else do I have here? Let's see what else. Yeah, 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords. Yeah, I think you're beating yourself up pretty hard here. You want some peace here with Temperance, Page of Wands. I feel like you, in some ways, it's like I'm trying to throw spaghetti at the wall and it's not sticking, and you kind of feel like you're spinning your wheels. This also feels very frustrating. I also feel like there is some emotional, it's not sticking yet. How do you find happiness within? very frustrating. So this is about valuing yourself, finding self-love, and being happy within yourself and who you are, no matter how much money you have coming in, no matter if, someone is a jerk to you that day, like knowing that you feel solid and confident in Kendra. And some of this does come with time and life experience, but I think that there's a couple things going on here. You are beating yourself up, but I do feel like there's a little bit of emotional baggage that maybe you haven't addressed yet, and some healing that needs to happen here with this 5 of Cups, because it's like, and I used to do this emotional spiral thing too when I was younger, where it was like you get triggered by something, and then you kind of go down that emotional spiral of, well, it's making me think of this, and it's triggering this, and like everything sucks, and everything was a waste, and what the heck? And it's like, no, who is Kendra? You are a good person. You are a kind person, and you basically wake up and choose to be happy. You can find happiness in the small moments. That's what I'm saying, like, what do you want your life to look like? And create what you want your life to look like every day, regardless of how, and some of it is a little bit of manifestation, regardless of what the external looks like, because soon the external will also reflect what is going on in the inside. It's always a reflection, right? And sometimes a job is just a means to an end to pay our bills. And I feel like that's, as young people, that can be a tough pill to swallow at times. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how to have it without doing something to bring that happiness. Well, let's talk about this, the world. You are allowed to feel frustrated, and you are allowed to feel the way that you're feeling now is valid. I think that you're waiting for a spark of inspiration to come as well. So let's talk about this. Hi, baby Gus. So let me just look at the cards. Let me kind of start my brain over here and just read the cards. Hi, baby boy. Can you please get out of the way, sir? I love you so much, honey. I love you so much. Okay. Hi, baby Gibbs. Okay. So now we've kind of had the sister chat. So now let's talk about what's going on here. What you need is balance. I think you need a work-life balance, and I think you're making decisions to get there. There will be other opportunities for you. I think inspiration will strike again here with the Knight of Wands, but there will be some emotional skeletons in the closet. He's not going to get down. There are some emotional skeletons in the closet that I feel like you are going to have to deal with here. But there will be another cycle starting soon. There will be healing. But try not to beat yourself up in the meantime. You can continue to pursue happiness. This is not a failure. None of this is a failure. And for you to realize that this isn't working for you, that there isn't a work-life balance here with Justice and Eight of Pentacles, like it's not this or bust. It's not one opportunity, one option or bust. This child. I want to get other messages for you. I want to get messages about other topics for you. Flames of desire, let them shine out in radiant light and shun dark paths. Yeah. maybe what you decided, and being a fire sign, maybe what happened was you just feel like, you know what, I'm not as passionate as I thought I was going to be about this. And guess what? That's okay. That's okay. You try something else, do what you need to do in the meantime. No, guess what, Kendra? Like, no one else has the rule book of life. No one else has it figured out. And I think that's also a lie we tell ourselves. Like, in our 20s, looking at social media, this, that, and the other. It's like, no, everyone is just trying to, like, figure it out as we go. We have listened to the eternal song of your soul. Tune in and learn to trust it. And when I first tapped into your energy, I was picking up on your crown chakra. I do think that you have a very good barometer for where you're going. Your ego and the meat suit of who Kendra is and not your soul feels confused, but I think on a soul level, I would go into meditation, and I think there's somewhere deep within you that does know how to turn in and trust it. Tune in and learn to trust it. Listen to the eternal song of your soul. Tear down the walls around your heart. Give and receive security and warmth. Another mantra you could say for yourself is like, I am secure. I feel secure. Look how little cute. There's like this little bunny here. Spirit, what advice do we have for Kendra? What advice do we have for Kendra? I would surrender it to Spirit and say, Spirit, you need to turn on a neon sign. I don't know where to go. Please light the way for me. Please roll out the red carpet and show me the path, show me the way, and I promise Spirit will answer you. I think there's a spiritual solution with the 9th house. You gotta ask for spiritual help at this point. We have body. Show me, divine, how to love and fully care for this body. Please give me the radiant miracle of accepting my body as it is. We also have self-sufficiency, the ultimate. I'm using you as a little resting place. I know, Gus. The ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on God. Bingo! Ding, 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 ding. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave and saying, I don't need people. Instead, it's saying, God is my source, and I am willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. This is your mantra every day. God or Spirit is my source, and I am willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. Help me understand my path. Good, good. Impatience, my Aries. Well, and that's where the co-creation comes in. Like, you're asking for help, but you're still showing up you're the one living in the meat suit, right? You're the one who's getting up every day and going out into the world and doing your thing. Spirit will give you the opportunities. You have to go out and meet Spirit in the world. Does that make sense? So you're not just fully surrendering it. You're asking for help. It doesn't mean you're going to like sit in your bed and wait for, Spirit to DM you an opportunity. It's co-creating with Spirit. Impatience. My life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I'm always at the right place at the right time. So you may feel, you're not going to feel like this forever. And, the readings that I've done for you, even still, like, I don't really have horrible cards here. I do feel like you have positive energy around you. I think that being hard on yourself right now. And if there is a delay, if there is a detour, that's just pushing you along the correct track for you to meet the next right step for your life. So I don't think you're off track whatsoever. I feel like by you trying different things, because a lot of people don't even have the courage to do that, it's guiding you exactly where you're meant to go. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. All right, up next, I got Stella. Hang in there, Kendra. You are tough. You got this. It feels like a waste of time. No, I get it. I think you're just figuring it out. But you wouldn't know, right? But the same thing with like dating. The same thing with anything in life. Like you try things. Is it a waste of time? No, because you're learning what you like and what you don't like, right? You're learning lessons. That's the whole point of life. And also, what would you do in the meantime? Do you know what I mean? You're not behind and you're not off track. If anything, I applaud you for taking the chances that you've taken, because most people wouldn't even try, honestly. There are people who want to work with you, Kendra. There are opportunities that can come in for you. Just keep an open mind. But I'm going to leave that with you. Up next, I have Stella. Oh my God. Oh my God. I texted. Oh crap. Hold on. I thought I was texting Newbie and I ended up texting a coworker and they were like, huh? Because they don't know what I do. Cleo. Yes. Welcome in. Thanks, babe. Yes, Cleo. I am actually going to be wrapping up soon because I'm just doing a Quickie pop-up. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I can do readings, but remove. What is wrong with me? Good God. Yes, I am going to do last call for donations. Cleo, I am open for you. Stella is up next. Stella wants to know, who will my future husband be? Let's do it. It's been a hell of a week. I didn't think I was even going to be able to come on today at all. Now they're laughing. Oh my God. Oh Lord. All right. We are going to do last call. All right, I will take last donations now. So I have SB. Stella. Sorry, SB. I have Stella, I have SB, I have Cleo, and I have Kendra, and then we're gonna end it. Okay. Thank you for your patience. Thank you, thank you. All right, cool. Stella, who will I marry? Perfect, perfect, guys. Okay, cool. Oh my goodness, baby gups, gups. Okay. Thank you, sir. All right, we are doing a 7 card. All right, and it looks like the rest of the readings are gonna be, SB has an in-depth, but it looks like everyone else has shorter readings, so I'll be able to get through these pretty quickly. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. All right, make sure you like the stream. It really helps out the channel. All right, our reading list is now closed. All right, cool. Who will my future husband be? All right, Stella, let's do it. SB is on deck. SB, you can go ahead and post if you have not already, or it's probably on PayPal actually. Got some Scorpio in here. Whoa. Okay. Who will my future husband be? This is someone who is very loving. This is someone who is very devoted to their person. Wow. I think this person may have not been dealt the best hand in life. I think this is someone who's had to figure out a lot of things by themselves. They definitely have had some hard knocks, and there's someone who can get up after being knocked down and keep going here. With Death and the 10 of Swords, this is someone who could have experienced death at a very young age. Maybe they have a parent that passed, okay? But in terms of like how would they be in a relationship, this is someone who is hardworking, and I think this is someone who's used to not getting what they want, and they're able to see when things are going, this is someone who doesn't take anything for granted. We'll put it that way. I think this person is also someone who appreciates the natural world. Could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be. This could be someone who has animals, and that they might be someone who is into like the earth and sustainability and all of that stuff. With the Two of Wands here, this is someone who is going to seek you out and see your value and want to build something with you, because I feel like you're different than other people, that this person has dated. I also think this person might have had some bad luck in dating, and I think that I'm not going to say that they're jaded, but I do think this person has been a little bit down on their luck in terms of relationships. And when they love something, they love it really hard. Could be a Scorpio moon here, or a water moon here with this Ace of Cups. But yeah, I see this as someone who is hardworking, someone who doesn't want to give up, and someone who will sort through the messes of life to get to the good stuff and figure things out. Let me see what else I have here. Six of Wands. Yeah, this is someone who chooses to be a victor and not a victim in their life. And they've had to figure out a lot of things on their own. Let me see what else I have here for you. We have Mercury in the 4th house, Mercury and Pisces in the 4th house. This is someone who wants to build a harmonious, happy home with you. This is someone who probably already owns property or could be into real estate with the 4th. I feel like I might have given you that message before. I do a lot of readings, so sometimes I know we've covered this topic a few times, so there could be some similar messaging here. But the 6 of Wands is like they really want to take care of you. I feel, and this is someone who is a provider, and they also have this desire to take care of someone, meaning you, because I don't think that they were taken care of very well, and this person has a lot of love to give. This is a very sweet energy this person has. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you so much, Stella. Up next, I have SB. I don't know if SB is here. Either way, we're going to throw SB in the chat. Thank you. All right, SB is up. SB wants to know what's coming toward me in love in the next 30 days. I'm here! Hooray! All right, I'm going to use Druidcraft for this. What is coming in love in the next 30 days? And then after SB, I have Cleo for 2, and then Kendra. Thank you so much. Make sure you like and subscribe, hit your notifications. I will be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow, Thursday, I will be on at 6 Eastern, FYI, if you want to come back for another reading. All right, SB, let's take a look, babes. What's coming next in love in the next 30 days? We have 2 of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. SB. Where are these men coming from? We got the Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups is ready. We have a Knight of Cups here in the World. Yeah. I think that you are going to be, in the next 30 days, I just want to touch on this for just a moment. With the last person that you were dealing with, I feel like that's coming to a close here. That's coming to an end. And I'm seeing a new man enter the chat. Could be a water sign. We have the Knight of Cups here who comes in with an offer. Now, this is someone who could be a little bit more romantic, could be a water sign. This is someone who I think is open-minded and has potential similar spiritual beliefs that you do. You're like, bye-bye. But yeah, so things are definitely, so if he does reach out to you, we'll talk about that past guy real quick. If he does reach out to you, there could be a few exchanges here and there, and you realize that, you know, you're moving on to other opportunities here. Insert this Prince of Cups here. We have 5 of Pentacles, and we have Ace of Swords. Yeah. So this is not a time to feel like, this is not a time to feel bad for yourself. This isn't a time to feel like, oh man, like this really sucks that this didn't work out, blah, 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 blah. No, this is a time for you to live your best life, live in a state of gratitude. I'm also seeing, I know this isn't part of your question today, but I'm seeing there be increased finances for you with the 10 of Pentacles. So there could be like an interesting opportunity at work, or a bonus, or more money coming in for you in general. And or there could be someone at work that even introduces you to this person, or somehow you meet them through some type of like work avenue, okay? But yeah, I feel like this is someone, like you thought you were compatible with the last guy after a few dates. Like I feel like this person's gonna feel even more natural, like very, very, very natural. I felt bad for like 5 days, but I'm okay. Yeah, and that's I know what I want. Yeah, and that's the 5 of Pentacles is like, I'm left out in the cold, and it's like, no, boo-boo. Like you're doing good. Sit in a state of gratitude. You have a lot of great things going on around you. And know that, like, here's the other thing. You don't have to do a ton to have this person pursue you. Just authentically be who you are, Ace of Swords, stand in your truth. And the other interesting thing is, and I talked about this in another, I think in the first reading I did today for Stella, even if you have different, I don't think it's spiritual beliefs, but let's say like there's some type of hot topic, maybe political topic, that you guys are on opposite sides of the aisle, I don't think it would be a deal breaker with this guy. I feel like you guys can kind of agree to disagree very respectfully and like move on. I don't think either of you guys, I feel like there's a genuine connection. Things feel very natural. So I'm seeing this Knight of Cups come in. Spirit, show me what else about this Knight of Cups in the next 30 days. Romantic feelings. I feel like it's gonna, I know you thought the other one was really good. I think this kind of feels even better. Yeah, we have reconciliation too. I will say, I think that other guy is gonna keep talking to you a little bit, so it's up to you how you want to handle it. I think you're over it, but yeah, I think he's gonna pop up a little bit. 10 of Swords in the world, you're just gonna have to say, hey buddy, like, so nice to meet you, but I'm, it was great getting to know you, but I'm moving on, talking to other people, blah, blah, blah. That'll usually do it. If you tell a guy you're talking to another guy, they'll usually just stop. Yeah, yep. And as I was saying that, I pulled these cards. Yeah, he may want to continue to communicate with you with the Whip, Letter, and Coffin, and you may have to end things. Keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. Don't get too fixated on anything when it comes to your next connection. Just kind of let things naturally, easy breezy blow in. Because as you saw, and that's, I feel like this, I feel like, and this is why, man, this is why dating multiple people is so good, right? Because if you thought that that other guy was like so great in just a few meetings, and then like, so just as quickly it kind of fizzled out, right? Because you weren't interested, right? I think someone who feels like an even better fit could come along, but you may have to, I think, what was he, a Leo? I think you may have to tell him, like, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm moving on to other opportunities. Okay. Yeah, I see you dating. So keeping it light, Aries and Jupiter in the 5th house. And this isn't the only one. That's what I'm saying, like, keep it light, keep it easy breezy, because you're going to have more options coming in. than just this one, but I feel like this is going to be the first one that pops up in the next 30 days. He's not trying, but it's not just, there is better. Yeah. But I don't know, he could potentially reach out to you, but anyway, I'm seeing an expansion here in the 5th house of dating in Aries, keeping it light, easy breezy, and Aries is like, keep it moving, next, moving on to the next one. So I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. I have one of my Taurus friends. This person has dated, like, it's like a revolving door, and she's like, next. Like, she does not get hung up on anything. It's wild to see, actually. All right. Thank you, baby. I've been told I have planets in my 5th house. Good. I think that you, I feel like you are going to be dating more different kinds of people as well. Okay. Up next, I got Big Cleo. Cleo. I got Cleo for 2, and then Kendra. Cleo, go ahead and post, babe. Oh, perfect. You were right there. Do you see P asking me to be his girlfriend in the future? Let me grab all right, Augustus, you're going to have to, speaking of Aries, this is my big Aries energy up here. He's an Aquarius moon, and he is a funky boy. He's like, I do what I want. And he does. He is a Cancer. I'm a Libra. Okay, cool. All right, Spirit, show me. I'll hold the cards up for you. Hopefully you don't mind Augustus sitting here. All right. Do you see P asking me to be his girlfriend in the future? Gus? Holy crap. Hey, you get down, honey. There's something messy about this, Cleo. Hold on. I have to get this child off the table. Honeybee. This isn't... I have the 9 of Swords. I have the King of Wands. Tower, 9 of Cups, 5 of Swords. There seems to be this tension. Now, I don't know if this person is involved with another person, or it's forbidden, or they're unavailable. I do think that this person feels a certain way about you, and I feel like there may even be some mixed messages, but I would just be careful here with the 3 of Swords. I don't know that how close are you to this person? Because I feel like I don't think this person is as transparent as they may be coming off, or maybe you just don't have enough information about them yet. Because I almost feel like they flirt with you and they kind of tell you that it's going to go in that way, but then it doesn't really go in that way because they could be connected to another person, or they're just not emotionally available. So I would be careful with this one, Cleo. I'm almost seeing like a bait and switch. Like, yeah, I'm so happy with you, and yeah, this is great, and then they're kind of like a heartbreaker, and this is someone who could be coming in with not the best intentions here with the 3 of Swords and Ace of Swords. I take it they are not emotionally available. I don't think so. And this is someone who could even play a little bit of games. Cancer men, unfortunately, I hate to say it, I know a lot of Cancer men, so I can say this, they sometimes can play games like that, which is extremely immature. Just be careful. Just keep your eyes open with this one. I don't think they're emotionally available. It's going to be, I feel like they play games and they lead you to believe it's going to go in that direction, but I think it's no, not in the long term. It's going to be a no for me. But I'm just telling you, they could play games with you, but ultimately, no. Entertainment purposes only, yeah. We have Sun in Scorpio in the 4th house. They could be hiding something at home. They could be living with somebody. How much do you know about this person? There seems to be secrets, and then Scorpio comes out. So, yeah, 2 of Wands. If they are not pursuing you in a normal, proper way, we have unknown here. I think that there's some hidden, this is a bonus card in this deck, there's some hidden energy around this person. Very secretive. They are living with their parents. Even if they're single, I feel like there's still secrets going on at home. And potential secrets going on in general. Like they're showing you like a highlight reel of who they are. Entertainment purposes only. It's long term, I get a no. Long term, I get a no. All right, let me know your next question. I have Cleo, Kendra, and then I am out of here. Gus is like, I'm hungry. Feed me. Honey, you're a baby. Is P looking at my FB page daily? Spirit, show me the energy. Is P looking at Cleo's Facebook page daily? Is P looking at the Facebook page? Facebook page daily. Are they looking at the Facebook page daily? Yes. Yes, they are. But I'm still getting, what do I have here? Queen of Wands, yeah, they think you're really attractive. But I think it could come down to the emotional availability thing because I have the World, 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Yes, but with the 7 of Pentacles and 10 of Swords, it's like they either take too long, but it's I feel like it's like they want to pursue you, but they're not being honest with themselves with what they could actually offer you. That's how I'm seeing this. But are they looking at your Facebook every day? Yes, it's a yes for me. I have Jupiter. They could have, I pulled the 4th house again here. So I have Jupiter and Sag in the 4th house, emotionally available, yes. So what I'm thinking is the fact that they live with their parents, I don't know if they're looking to, that could be like a weird complex or like a sticking point for them where they're like, I don't want to get serious with anybody until I can leave there, or maybe he's there to help them, or they are there. I don't really know what the situation is all about, but they are desiring to expand and change their living situation, and this could be something that is that they're like hung up about. Or this is just showing me that there's more, you know, with Jupiter and Sag, there's more going on beneath the surface at home than what they're letting on. Okay. Okay. No worries. Cool, cool, cool. I love that. I love when, if you can have good families, I think that's really great. Because my culture and my family is not, I come from a culture of estrangement. So that's cool that you guys can have different families and generations going on. That's really beautiful. Okay. Cleo, yes, they are looking at your Facebook, and Queen of Wands, they do think that you're attractive. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Up next, I have Kendra. Kendra. Let me know your question, BB. Yeah, it could be the emotional availability. Thanks, Cleo. All right, Ken. Okay, cool. All right, let's do it. Perfect timing. Ooh. Ooh, I love this question. Okay, I won't read the whole thing out loud, but this is my last reading, guys. I'll be on tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. Hit your notifications, and please like this stream. All right. What can I look forward to tapping into this? Eee, I'm excited. What can I look forward to tapping into this? Spirit, show me. We got 10 of Cups wanted to come out. Spirit, show me this energy for Kendra. What can Kendra look forward to tapping into this energy? 2 of Wands. Just you choosing to learn this and tap into this, you being the seeker, is you're going to notice spiritual changes around you. You're almost going to feel like something within you is waking up here with the 2 of Wands. The 8 of Cups, this is something that maybe you never thought that you would get into, or something maybe you didn't think you would want to study. But it could be a really exciting journey. You could even connect with people in community, right? That could be really rewarding as well. We have the Page of Wands. Sometimes when we are learning an esoteric subject matter, like hoodoo in this case, the fun is really in the journey a lot of the time, right? Like my journey to learn the tarot, and then obviously like my like expressing it with you guys is a lot of fun. But like I remember just when I was learning over decades, right, learning astrology, just like eating it up, and I kind of feel like you are hungry for that information here. You feel like it's valuable. The more and more you learn, the more you uncover. It's really exciting for you. King of Wands, this is something that maybe you really feel like you want to master, right? And it's something that you can get passionate and excited about here. Lots of fire energy going on. So even before, like in your other reading, if you're feeling like you're down or you're looking for something to be passionate about, this could be another outlet for you to find that happiness, to find that excitement. It doesn't just have to come from like the work that you're doing, for example. We have the Fa'u and we have Queen of Pentacles. So your level of discernment is going to be aware, and meaning that you are not going to take everything at face value. So if you are learning a certain subject matter and like the person teaching or something that you're reading, if it feels off to you, like it's not, your intuition is right on track and it's probably not for you. I'll give you an example. Okay. So within my, esoteric studies, someone who's like super, super popular, right? Or it's like me, like when I talk about, like, I don't believe in twin flames. I think it's stupid. I think it's dangerous, right? In my personal opinion. If you believe in that, that's fine. But in my practice, like, I can't get on board with that. Also, like Joe Dispenza, people think he's amazing. I feel like he's a used car salesman. Every time I hear his voice and his teachings, my body literally constricts and I just feel like there's something not right going on and the alarm bells go off. Your level of discernment is going to be like tuned in, turned on, so that if you are absorbing information that you feel like is not for you, your intuition is going to be like, we can skip this thing, right? You're going to find a lot of value in this. It's going to help you, it may help give you purpose and help you navigate things in life, and there's a lot of value here with the Queen of Pentacles as well. Don't take on too much too quickly, my Aries friend. 10 of Wands, don't burden yourself with trying to learn the ins and outs, but you know, joining communities, whether it's online, in person, there's a lot to learn. I'm not part of that community. I can't be part of that community because that's not my heritage. However, there are resources available if you choose to seek, and I see you seeking that out. Let me see what else I have for you. Lion and Emperor in here. They're ready to eat. They're like, Mom, it's time. 10th house. There could be something that you could incorporate here. Maybe this is something that you turn into content. Maybe this is something where you take on clients and you help other people once you get to a place where you feel like, you know, if this really is for you. But Mercury in the 10th house in Scorpio, this is going deep. This is what I do. Mercury, 10th house in Scorpio. This is communicating, digging deep. Your public image and your career, this could be part of what you do for work. If you take on clients, or, you know, whether it's coaching or teaching others or creating content about it. Once you get to a place where you're like, okay, yeah, I've absorbed this information and I can teach others. Mercury in Scorpio is actually my natal placement. And yeah, that's where you're spitting truth to people, even if it's intense or extreme or hard to hear. You know what I mean? That's what I have for you, babes. I gotta go feed my cats and go to the gym. Thank you guys for letting me jump on for an hour. I so appreciate it. I'll be on again tomorrow night, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Hi, BB girl. I know, I'm gonna go feed you right now. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. All right. All right, we are golden. I will see you later. Bye. Ember, come on, honey.